My mother?
Madame Lorimer? It was easy to discover that your mother married a Monsieur Herbert Meredith.
Yes, my father was Herbert Meredith. She killed him. I watched it happen.
And you could not live?
In that house. No, I could not. I left. I had nothing. I didn't see her again until that dreadful night at Shaitana's.
Well done, Poirot. Finally found out who did it.
I think you know we have not, Superintendent. And it was not Anne Meredith. She did not push in the knife. This had already been done. But she sees her mother watching her, and her mother thinks that she has pushed in the knife. And Anne Meredith, she is frightened to death.
Well, then, who did do it, Poirot?
Perhaps it was the person who broke into the house of Shaitana. The person who was searching for something. You?
What was I searching for?
Photographs?
Now, look here, Poirot. I didn't kill him. I swear it.
You have the motive. You have the opportunity. But do you have the character? This I do not know. I have asked you all here to help me to conclude the game. See, everyone tells to me that Monsieur Shaitana, he was asleep. But then I ask myself, why should a man sleep at his own party? And then, of course, we learn that he was drugged. But who has drugged him? The answer? Personne. No one, because he has drugged himself. Which is why there were only his fingerprints, apart from those, of course, of the superintendent, on his glass.
That's a bit far-fetched, Poirot.
Ah, but I know that he has drugged himself. He told me so.
It is as close as one gets to heaven. A dive into the infinite, the ecstatic moment of oblivion.
Shaitana creates the crime, and then he helped me to solve it. He has drugged himself because he wanted to be killed. That was the game. To die and to make fools of the police. I ask of everyone what they can remember from his room, because this gives me the key to the character. And with this key, I unlock the door. I open it. I enter in, and what do I discover? I discover that the murderer of Monsieur Shaitana, it was not Madame Lorimer. No. It was not Major Despard. No. And it was not Mademoiselle Meredith, no. And it was not you, Superintendent. It was you, Dr. Roberts. You killed him.
Are you mad, Poirot?
No, it was you and only you who could possibly have killed him. For the reasons of psychology. You made a call of the Grand Slam. And the beat of the Grand Slam, it is most exciting, n'est-ce pas? To take all the tricks on the table. So now the players, they play with an attention which is rapt. But who is dummy? And I soon discovered it was, of course, you, Dr. Roberts. And for a man who's usually so observant, you could remember strangely little of your game, suggesting that your mind, it was on something else. But of course, this would not be an easy matter to prove, nor would it be easy to prove that you also killed Madame Craddock.
I know a good psychiatrist. Shall I book you in?
You killed Madame Craddock because she had discovered that you were in a relationship with her husband that was sexual. You still are. He visits with you 2 or 3 times a week. Because he is your regular bridge partner.
Oh, they're devoted to the game, those two. They practice for hours with the door locked. Mr. Craddock says you concentrate better if you're not disturbed.
But Madame Craddock, she found out, and she threatened to expose you.
That's rubbish. Anybody could tell you I'm a ladies' man.
Oh, yes, of course. The ladies' man. Surely the ladies' man would find to be irresistible Mademoiselle Burgess. But you never even tried your luck with her. Not even under the mistletoe.
She's a secretary, Poirot.
Non, elle est magnifique. Yet you ran away from her. When she thought she heard a lover's quarrel between you and Madame Craddock, what she in fact heard was a row following her discovery that you had seduced her husband.
Get your hands off me, you filthy little pervert!
And she threatened to expose you, to have you struck off from the medical register. And so you killed her. And I know how.
Really? How?
With her inoculation for Egypt. While you were preparing her injection, she says something to you that you do not want to hear.
I know just what you've been up to. Excuse me, Doctor.
That's all right, Miss Burgess.
You are interrupted. And then thinking and acting so quickly, you contaminate the needle with bacteria.
Afraid this hurts a bit, Dottie.
It could never hurt as much as you've hurt me.
The poisoning of her blood, which results, takes weeks to develop, and in the end, she dies of organ failure. But of course, the conditions in Egypt are to be blamed. But before she died, she met Monsieur Shaitana. She wanted revenge. And Monsieur Shaitana, as you know, takes photographs. Photographs, Dr. Roberts.
John Roberts, I'm arresting you for the murder
All right.
of Mr. Shaitana.
All right. I throw in my hand.
Look after her, Major.
Will do.
Mother.
But why did Shaitana drug himself?
He is tired of life. He has a madness in his soul. He is searching for a thrill that would be for him the ultimate. And in order to achieve this, he invites 4 people to his house whom he believes have killed. And then he goads them.
There's always an accident. A shooting accident, for example, or a domestic accident. One of the little tragedies never gets reported.
And then he takes the sleeping draught so that when it happens, he will feel no pain. And it does happen. And as an extra twist, he tries to throw the blame on one of us. He makes us to believe that a crime that is opportunistic is made to look as though it was planned most carefully. And we start, oh, pardon, even Hercule Poirot, he starts to believe it. When all the time, the plan was to allow a crime that was opportunistic to happen.
As a plot, that is distinctly odd.
The plots, madame, they are all the same. It is only the psychology that is different.
Well, well done, Poirot. Well done.
Merci.
Superintendent?
Sven would have solved it rather differently, that's for sure. Au revoir.
Au revoir, madame. Superintendent?
Good job you found those photographs of him, Poirot.
Oui. Superintendent, those photographs are not of Dr. Roberts. No. They are of you.
Oh, dear. Are they?
Oui. Well, of course, if you wish to behave this way, it is up to you, but for myself, I do not think it suits you very well. But please, in future, do not let men like Sheitana take the pictures.
No. No, it was stupid of me. I thought I could get them back, but he'd stashed them.
And I found them. And I give them to you as a gift. I knew it was not you who killed him, Superintendent. The murder of Monsieur Sheitana, it was committed on impulse, huh? It was an inspiration, a flash of genius. If you had killed him, you would have planned it, and it would have been dull. Not artistic, n'est-ce pas? So, we have played. And Hercule Poirot, he has won.